As of making this video, I am 16 years old. So that means I'm a teenager. And as a teenager, I've seen a lot of my friends, a lot of people my age, they get into relationships. And usually these don't last. So some people would feel like, "Oh my god, this girl is the love of my life and I'm gonna be with her forever and whatnot." Post on story, and then like 3 months later they break up. Yeah, so that's why a lot of social media posts, even my freaking parents, they all say like these teenage relationships and love, they ain't real. They are temporary. They don't last. And I'm I hope I don't get proven wrong, but as of right now, I am in a relationship, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I hope that me in maybe 3 years time I would look back at this and realize like, wow, so this is how I view relationships when I'm at this age. Because a lot of people, they get brainwashed, I guess. They get blinded by love. Ah, yeah, that's the word. And maybe I am. Okay, I am aware of everything, but then maybe I am, and my opinions they are very shifted. But it's why I'm making this video to just speak about my perspective as of right now. I'm 16, so yeah, I hope everything goes well in the next few years, and I hope me in the future doesn't. I hope you're not fucked. I hope you're not cooked. But yeah, let's just get on to it. Get straight to the point. Also, my hair looks really cooked right now is because I put this wire thing on my head for like 3 hours straight, so it looks really weird now. Don't mind that. I'll talk more about my personal stuff, like that's been going on for the past few weeks, in the later video. But yeah, I just want to yap a bit about this relationship stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about love is this shit takes a lot of time, man. Like, I've been with this girl for almost a year, right? But the thing is, I've been talking to her for about 2 years actually. And within the 1 year gap where we are not actually together, that's called a situationship by many others. And situationships are actually one of the worst things ever, because one day you would be like, "Oh my god, she cares so much about me," and then the next you just get ignored for the whole day. It really sucks, yes, but it's because nothing is certain. There's no what's the word? There's no certainty, and it's all based on mood, I guess, which is really unhealthy actually, come to think of it. But back in the day, it took it took like hours of my day. I think too much. I overthink too much about her. I would uh yeah, I would just think a lot, and to be honest, I did waste a lot of time, which is why relationships take a lot of time and of course effort. You need to, in my eyes, you really need to care for somebody by sacrificing some of your time. But in the context of situationships, I think it's best to get assurance first. You don't be like me and just fuck, how do I say, gaslight myself for 1 whole year straight without any like assurance. But thank God last year I finally confessed, and things have been going slow. And slow is also another thing. A lot of the relationships that I've seen, and not experienced, but I've seen my other friends and whatnot, they all go by really quick. Like, in a 3 month gap, they'll begin talking, and then they'll go out, and then you see like posts, they're like, oh my god, holding hands and stuff, and they'll call each other like their love of their lives and stuff. Shit's really fast. 3 months to me, it's really really quick, and usually those don't last. I'm just gonna be real. It doesn't, like, holy shit. It's like one day I thought they were still together, and then suddenly they're apparently not. And a lot of these toxic relationships, I would call it, they tend to go come back, you know. They break up and then they'll get together again, and break up and get together and whatnot. And I think that's even more damaging. That's more time consuming and mentally worse for both of the persons. But in my case, it's been really slow. Not in a bad way, but where at the time I thought it was not good, because I thought like, oh, I should be doing this with her, I should be doing this with her. But apparently, if you just step back and relax, take your time, everything's slow and steady, focus on your goals, it all works. So that brings me on my second point. So in a relationship, you should set your priorities right. In love, in just right now, I think you have to have a goal, and both of you guys must achieve this goal. And this goal is to prioritize other things than each other. So, also using some of my friends as example, they do not do this. Okay? I think so. They don't have a straightforward thing. They just look at each other and they whatever. I don't want to talk about that. And because of this, they don't have a straight goal. Nothing to better themselves, better each other. Because right now, as a teenager, I think that um the reason a relationship even happens is because, first of all, you guys like each other. Second of all, is you want to improve with that person in everything in your life. Like, I could say study, working out, sports, whatever hobbies. The reason why you're with this girl or with this other person, your other half, is to make your life better. And that also means you have to not be together all the time, because you must as a study okay, shit, step back a bit. As a student, I need to focus on my studies. And this girl that I'm with, this is a bit more personal now. This girl that I'm with, she is like the top student. Back in maybe 2024, before I started really talking to her, I view her as like this doko, this really like Yao Yang person. I think she's like, because she is the smartest in class basically. She's like an A student. She does sports. She goes to like ballet and stuff. She can play the piano. She can sing well. She can dance well. She can do like all this stuff. And then I look up to her. I still do. I still do look up to her, and I still cannot believe that I'm with her at all. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, I'm such a fuck ass loser. But it's a really good thing, I think, that I don't know how this happened, but the main thing is you have to set your priorities straight with each other to improve with one another. So maybe the other half is not doing so well mentally, and you want to encourage them. So just do it. The whole point of it is you guys need to stick together and improve with each other. All right? That's how I view it. One of the things I view it. Okay, I feel like I'm yapping a bit too much now. So I'm gonna say the third point. All right. the third point is you need to give in a relationship in love, you have to give reassurance to each other. I feel like that's even though some people don't do it, but it's the most important thing ever, I think. Why? Is because right now as a student, not gonna lie, I would get jealous sometimes. Like maybe your other partner would be okay, if it's in a situationship it's even worse, but right now in if you guys are in a relationship, it's you get jealous because like they'll be playing doing sports with another guy, or maybe they'll have they'll be talking with another guy and whatnot, chit chatting, laughing and stuff. But reassurance is important because you don't get the wrong you don't think wrongly. All right, you don't think like, oh, she's cheating on me or whatnot. You won't think negatively. You get reassurance from your partner, and then you're like, oh, okay, she does care about me. All right, and all this stuff is just base level friendship stuff with other people, very common stuff. But I feel like when you're in love, you might take it the wrong way. You might think it's flirting with another person, and you will feel left out. You will feel lonely. I've been there. And jealousy, it's really bad, I guess. Nothing you can do about it except ask for reassurance and just communicate with her. Fourth point, you need to talk more with the person. Not like everyday call and uh everyday talk is fine, but then you don't need to call every day. You I remember hearing this. It's like if I give you a chocolate cake, you would eat it and you would be like, wow, thank you. That was delicious. But then if I keep giving this same really good quality chocolate cake for like 50 days straight, you would just want to kill me because like it's too much and you get disgusted, bloated, whatever. It's the same thing. You cannot keep calling. You cannot keep doing like you need to make shit special. I'm not saying you should ignore your partner or anything, but I'm saying you have to know when it's time to care and when you should focus on yourself. So from time to time you can check in with them, time to time you can call, but you cannot always do that. And I've I've learned that a while back, but I just wanna I still think that point stands. I hope it does in the future. And yeah, that's about it. Now regarding more about jealousy while you're in a situationship, bro, that's fucking terrible. I genuinely feel like that's the worst thing ever. Cause I used to think last time when I was like along I know form 2 or something, I used to like this other person, but we were never really dating. We were never dating. We just went out. The both of us just went out together and called it a hangout. And you people could say stuff, but at the time nothing was certain, as I've said this before. So when she started hanging out with other people and she started talking more to other guys, I guess, I would feel like a bit heartbroken, like stab wound in the heart. Because I thought like, wow, I thought she liked me. And then the next day she would start talking to me again. And then I feel like a bitch. It's horrible. Situationships are really bad. I guess you can go on because but then you in my opinion, if this shit happens to anybody, I give them three chances. That's my golden rule, I guess. If they break these three chances, like maybe they stop talking to you for 1 whole week straight, one chance gone. If they like ignore you, one more chance gone. If three chances are gone and no reassurance was given to you and you still feel like shit, leave. There is no point of it, of this situationship at all. You're just ruining yourself. You are wasting your time, and you're stressing out over nothing because the other person might not give a fuck. And some people, they give a bit of love and they just leave, and then occasionally come back, and that's like a manipulation tactic, and it's just horrible. Don't do it. That's why you eventually you have to get over with. I really wish I could go back in time, because I would have saved so many hours, so many days and weeks of pain and overthinking. Like, I have this, on the climax of the situationship, when everything was about to end. You know how I felt on the day it was this other person, not related with anyone, by the way. This story is about like this girl that I used to like, and I was rejected 4 months ago. All right, actually almost 5 months ago from the date, and on that day it was her birthday. So even though I was rejected, I still had feelings because I'm a dumbass. I'm still young, naive, and because of this, I gave her like this pen and also some chocolate. But she viewed, because of me giving that gift as a birthday gift, she viewed it as sexist. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. Why? It's because she thinks um I'm calling her to go to the kitchen and cook. And also she hates matcha chocolate, I guess. That's my bad, I forgot. But like, the reason why I give the pen is because she told me before that her pens were like fucked or something in at home. Like, it was broken and stained and whatnot. And because I'm a cook, I used to like to cook. I decided to buy one for her. I remember in the mall it took me like what 20 minutes of my time while my mom was waiting, and I was just picking out a random pen that was within budget. And you know what she did to it? She walked up towards me on the day after school and literally threw that pen in front of me, you know? You know how fucked up that is? Yeah. And because of that, situation, I realized, like, yeah, I got a lock in, bro. What the fuck was I doing for 5 months straight, by the way, after getting rejected? So because of that, I moved on. And yes, I would have saved a lot of time. I would have, if I could travel back to time. But that's that's always a if. You cannot change what has happened. And quite frankly, I think it's a memorable thing. I guess I've learned a lot. And yeah, this is just my view on love, I guess, and some of my advice, I guess, on how I view it as a teenager. So yeah, um, I'm just gonna talk about some of the shit that's been happening past few weeks. I guess it's almost 20 minutes long, this video. Nobody's gonna watch this, right? Besides me, right? So, hi. Past few weeks was pretty crazy. It's sports month currently, sports week. There's a lot going on. I am busy. As an assistant captain, I've realized that, like, wow, this is how it feels. Because back in the days when I was from 1 to all the way 4, I didn't really give a shit about sports day. I really didn't. Why? Is because I think it's a bit silly. I think sports day, it's very, I don't know why the captains were so determined. They were so like, how would I say, passionate. They were so patriotic, I guess, for fucking sports day. Like, you win or lose, I didn't care. It's just plastic medals we got in the end of the day. And after all, it's only like I don't know why they are fighting so much for like 5 marks. Like, what's that gonna do? Yeah, I was so wrong, bro. And I was, at the time, I was like pontenging. I wasn't really following the rules. I didn't help out much. Um, yeah, I guess I know how that feels now for the captains. It's really stressful when nobody wants to help. Cause this year I'm greenhouse. My house kind of, it's kind of fucked because half of them are autistic, and I'm not even joking. We have the lessest people out of all the other houses, four in total. Lessest people, half of us are autistic and do not want to do work, and we have to keep reusing the same people over and over again. Yeah, and I have to manage all that because my partner, which is my girlfriend, she's actually the captain, but she's busy. She's busy with a lot of the unrelated stuff. So I have to take charge a bit. And like, wow. I uh, I think it's a good experience because I've managed to increase my confidence more. Yeah, I've my confidence are in speaking, in whatever communication. It's much better. I feel like because of this sports day, I have a chance in speaking tests and whatever. But it's really stressful when, like, I see people doing the same things I've been doing for the past few years. I cannot blame them, but it's like, wow, I when you're actually when you're actually the captain, you finally realize like the responsibility, the how it actually feels, and I'm like, no wonder they feel like that lah. And it's really tragic actually, because we have so less people. We have such a bad reputation, I guess, because everyone thinks we're gonna lose. And you know, I'm like one of their best athletes, but not because I earned it, it's because there's nobody else. I'm in basketball, running, uh tug of war, swimming, I don't know, short part, finals, whatever. I'm in like all the events, right? But then I'm mediocre. It's not like I specialize in any of the sports. Like, I'm not particularly good at anything, besides maybe swimming. But then other than that, I'm not particularly good in anything. I just can do it, you know. So if there was like four me's in this greenhouse, like we would win. No joke. Because like teamwork. But I'm not that good. I'm not specialized in something. So that means I'm just put in everything and I'm just average in it. So I'm gonna get like third place, fourth place. That's the lowest. Occasionally second place, maybe. And I feel like I'm holding everybody back. I feel like there's no good way to put this, but then we are just cooked. But these few days, it's been stressful. I've made cookies. That's something I did. Like, um I want to bake cookies. So in sports day, like all my greenhouse members, they get they get something at least before it's all over. I still want to reward them. I make cookies myself, buy the ingredients myself. Like holy shit, bro. I even belanja the entire team, I guess. Belanja the entire people who won. Yeah, I'm broke, man, and all of this, yeah, all of this is quite a lot. But I think it's a really good experience. Oh yeah, I don't know why we have such a less time, because next week is already sports day. So like I don't get it why fucking Daminda made it like 3 weeks only. And after sports day, it's time to lock in SPM. Yeah, what to do? Just study, I guess. No more sports, no more basketball, no more anything, actually. It's a bit sad that this is my final year and we might probably lose, but I want to try my best. And also, I'm looking forward to meeting with my girlfriend, Mitch. I I want to say I love her, but love is a really hard topic, as I've talked 20 minutes ago. And I'm still not at that level to say I love her in face value. Like people I feel like the teenagers in my time right now, they use love, they say the word love very loosely. They say it like it doesn't really mean anything. And to me it means a lot. It literally means love. And it's a really, this word holds a lot of weight in my relationship, because it has never been said before directly, I guess. And when I guess it's really cool of her to finally say she's ready to hold hands. Like that's nice, bro. W. Anyways, we're getting a bit off topic, but that's about it for my week, I guess. I have a lot of work not done, a lot of homework not done, a lot of notes not done, a lot of projects not done, a lot of messages not sent, and a lot of planning not planned. But we move on. We keep going. 1 week left. Gonna be a busy week. I hope I win in the Inter house. Uh, in 2 days actually. I hope everything goes well. I hope my relationship gets better. I hope you lock in, bro. And yeah, it's late. I'll see you and whoever even watching this right now, maybe in a week when everything's over. Goodbye.